Hello everybody! Finally, I have my screen recorder back and we can get right back into making videos, which is honestly amazing. Well, today though, getting right into it, I just kind of wanted to go through the levels. Yeah, I know, the names are weird. But I just kind of wanted to go through everything I've been making, like WoW. Yeah, I can delete that. But I just wanted to go through everything I have been making while my recording was down and I couldn't get it back. So first off, I want to start off with this called Unknown, because I just made this a decent long time ago, and I really just made this to see what I could do with deco. Of course it's like 5 seconds long, but this is like one of my few levels that actually, like, I don't really do decoration that much because I'm dog crap with decoration, but here's where like the real stuff is. And honestly, there's so many layouts, and like I will go through every layout just for you guys. Starting off with Before Your Eyes, to give like some lore behind this level, I basically started making this a decent long time ago whenever my friend, like, he just inspired me in order to make a level. Well, I can't remember the exact story of it, but I just remember he ended up giving me the name for the level, because he said you should call it Before Your Eyes. I'm like, alright. So, which is what we ended up calling it. And then we saw, and I found a song on Newground called Above the Clouds. I was like, okay, we could make a cool layout with this. And obviously this is pretty old and it's not completely finished, but it's like it's a moderate length. It's like, yeah, 40-ish seconds. And then next, we have Cruise. Obviously, some layout, like a good amount of layouts have been deleted, like older ones. So like the one in the building video, that isn't there anymore, which I'm sorry about that, but yeah. And this is a layout I made a pretty good time as well, called Cruise, which I'm actually basically finished with this layout. I just never took the time to completely finish it. And I will definitely finish it one day, I just don't know when, really. Yeah, because I finished like the whole layout up to like this point, and then this is whenever it was just like the basic, like it was just the gameplay up to there. It's like there's just that little bit left that actually needs like structures and all that. I don't know when I'll finish this. I'm sorry if someone wants me to finish it like now, but obviously I've been jumping around between layouts for a while now. But next we have Fly, which was supposed to be like an easy demon-ish difficulty. That's just a level that's just all flying. And this is just kind of something that I gave up on really quickly. I don't know if I'll ever even work on this again, to be honest with you, and I might just end up deleting it, but who knows. This is something that I started on a pretty good time ago as well. I was like, what if I made a level that was like the style whenever you have preview mode on? And I'm like, yeah, that would be a cool idea. And I got like part way into it, and then I just kind of lost motivation to work on it. And then that's it. Like, obviously there's not much. And then now we're getting into the levels where they actually had like a good amount of structures and other stuff. It was actually like a moderate length. This is one of my layouts that I'm actually like pretty happy with. Like, to be 100% honest with you, I'm pretty happy with this layout. It's not finished, and the sad thing is the quality kind of drops with the gameplay at the drop. And the thing I don't like is the sync at this part. It just doesn't really work that well. Like, I'm just criticizing my own level at this point, but like, just honestly, I'm not too happy with it. And then here's the drop, and then it just gets worse. And then there's a random difficult wave part for some reason. I don't know. And then next we have Spaze, which I was using the Spaze Dark Heart song. And then I was actually, while I was making this, I was really proud with this. And I never finished this either. I was like getting to the drop with it, and then I don't know. Yeah, and then real quick, like there is a moderate amount left. I'll go into the editor real quick and scroll over. This is basically where we're at. There's just like this section, and then it goes across like this. Like I was generally really proud with the structures on this. And then I was about to get to the drop. That's probably a layout that I will finish. And then this is something that's already up on my account, because obviously it's already uploaded. It's just, I don't know. I was just like, what if I made a click sync level with the song, and I don't regret it.
My Little Pony! My Little Pony! My Little Pony! I used to wander one friend.
Like, honestly, it was pretty heavily inspired by K-Guy. Like, he generally inspired me to make that. And then moving on to NautiluS. This is another one of those ones that's shorter. Like, some of these are shorter, some of them are longer. I'm pretty proud of this one as well. It's just very short. Yeah, and then next we have Critical Error, which is another very short level, which I was inspired by the Easy Demon Error, which I have beaten, by the way. It's very fun. I'd recommend playing it if you haven't yet. And then that's basically it right there. And then moving on, we have this, which is my second most recent layout that I've made. And while I was making this, I was actually really proud of it, but looking back at it, I feel like at the beginning it just doesn't really sync right, but once you get to the drop, I'm actually really proud of the drop. Like, the drop is probably my favorite part about the level. If I can actually get there and stop being garbage at the game. A common problem I found with my levels is I actually end up making them like a bit too difficult for myself. And here's the drop. Yep. And then once you get to there, like, I'm really proud of it. Like, I feel like it flows pretty well. And then there's this part, and this part's a little bit weird. But other than that, I'm really proud of that. And then this is something that I don't want to show yet, because I want to wait till I have at least a moderate amount of progress on building this level, because I want the level to be a surprise. And then whenever it comes to other stuff, I have made a good bit of challenges, such as these, and I'll show the ones that I have not been there. Like, for example, this one is one that I made a good bit ago and I ended up buffing it, but I just couldn't verify it because it was just too difficult for me. Well, it's not too difficult for me, like, I can do it, because that's about the ending there, and I can do it, but it's just hard. And then this is something that I made today, because I was like, well, F it, why don't I make a hard challenge for some reason? So I made this, and I'll just show it in editor mode first. Like, it's pretty difficult, it's like 6 seconds. But it is pretty difficult. And this is, because I ended up buffing it because it wasn't that difficult, and now it is like fairly hard, which I'll show you right now. Like, it is difficult. Like, of course it's not like a list challenge or anything, but it is, like, pretty difficult. And to just present it what it's like, I'll show it in the editor real quick. And then one last jump at the end. It's not like the hardest challenge in the world, but it is pretty difficult. And more or less, that's essentially it. That is basically every level I have been creating while I was gone. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a good amount of fun recording this, and I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to while I was not able to record. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.